Hurrah, hurrah. Our first podcast was a success. And I should say mini podcast, right? It was 12 minutes the last time, but we're going to continue on with our mini podcast journey. We're going to do it every Thursday. And so I'll explain a little bit about what our goals are with this because I briefed over it a little bit. I just wanted to introduce solutions to you guys in the first podcast. But we are going to put out these mini podcasts every Thursday on YouTube and then clips on our other social medias. You want it Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, so keep up to date with those. And we'll go every Thursday until Giving Hearts Day, which is February 8th, a Thursday. And that's just kind of been our theme coming up to Giving Hearts Day. We're going to continue the mini podcast after Giving Hearts Day, but right now we're really focused on Giving Hearts Day. It's really exciting for us. It's our first time doing it, right? So our theme is our board members, and I think that's really exciting, of course, because I'm doing it and I get to talk to our board members, and it's been quite an honor, honestly, getting to know them and how their different perspectives and personalities and experience has really melded together to create solutions and for one mission, right? And it's been great. It's been an awesome time. We rolled out with our first episode, like I said, last week, and so you got to meet Michelle, and then this week you'll get to meet another board member. I won't spoil it. I know you'll see it in a couple minutes, but yeah, I just wanted to get that out of the way in case anyone thought that we were just doing it for Giving Hearts Day. We'll be continuing it, and then maybe talk more about mental health topics, but I do have some things to say about Giving Hearts Day. We are in our pre-giving era, so that just means on January 2nd, you were able to start donating to our Giving Hearts Day fundraiser, like the main one. That's the one that we're really aiming for. And what people normally think of on Giving Hearts Day is like the day of, that's when you donate, that's when you do everything. They started doing it a little bit more spaced out so that systems don't crash, right? There's a ton of nonprofits doing Giving Hearts Day now, and so necessary means. So it's from January 2nd until February 8th, you are able to donate to our Giving Hearts Day campaign, which is really exciting. We rolled out with that on our socials too. If you follow those, go follow those. So that's really exciting. And then something that overlaps with that is self-match. And so that was internal. That wasn't, don't even worry about it. It's very complicated, but something that was really exciting is that this week we exceeded our self-match requirements. So that's why you can see my little mixing board, which is really cool. I should have this out more often, but we needed an audience for this. We needed a clapping ovation. We are really excited to continue on to our Giving Hearts journey, and I hope that you guys will continue watching our little podcast. So yeah, let's get into it. Hi guys, welcome back on to Solutions with Solutions Behavioral Healthcare Professionals, our new podcast. This is our second episode now, and we have our first in-person guest here. I'm Gillian Trudeau. I am the Marketing and Communications Coordinator here at Solutions, and we have Jim here.
Yes, hello.
Hi. If you want to go over your title, kind of what you do, I know that you are one of the board members for our nonprofit here. If you want to kind of talk about that a little bit.
I'm Jim Berglie, and I've been on the board since the very beginning, so I think coming up on 25 years here very shortly, and I am currently the Secretary-Treasurer of the board.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, 25 years. That is a feat, and we're definitely been talking about the 25 years coming up. So I want to know your journey. Why did you want to become one of the board members here for Solutions, and how did that all transpire?
Well, back when they started, I knew Jan and Joel. I worked as colleagues with them before that, and so they talked to me about going to the board, and met with Joel. I remember we had a meeting in a little restaurant in Fargo and talked about the the mission that he had in mind, and it was very positive. I felt it was very important. It was a need for this region of Minnesota, North Dakota, and so I was kind of all in from the very beginning.
Yeah, definitely. And so the mission has always kind of stayed at quality and accessible mental health services for the community. Did you ever see it getting this big?
I did not. I think, the original mission was much more abbreviated and focused, and I think, as needs have come up and opportunities, presented themselves, I think Solutions have been very good about moving on those and trying to provide quality services, and so I think it's gone certainly beyond what I certainly thought was going to happen.
Definitely, yeah. With those big goals, it's nice to see them met and then exceeded. It's really cool,
Yes.
actually. Even just for me, just hearing that. So I know that you have had relationships with Joel and Jan before too, so just throughout these 25 years also, and I think that you guys knew each other before that. So if you want to talk about your relationship there.
Yes. I was for 35 years the executive director of Community Living Services, which was another human service agency in this area. And so I'd worked with Joel and Jan for quite a while before Solutions being formed. And they are great people and special people. And all the contact I had with them had been positive, and I knew the services they're providing up to that point. And so again, I had certainly every confidence that they would do well in this new concept, a new mission that they were working on.
Yeah, definitely. Were there ever times throughout those 25 years that you were just kind of met with some challenges and you didn't know really if you were going to get through those?
I mean, there, in any organization, there's always things that come up and not quite sure if this is the direction to go or not. But I think, we've all, as a board, and Joel and Jan have been very open to sharing what's going on, and so we discuss it and try to do what we think is the right direction, and I think for the most part those decisions have been really good ones.
Definitely. So is there one certain thing that you can think of off the top of your head that you're kind of most proud of?
I don't know if there's any one thing necessarily. I think the fact that Solutions has been confident enough and strong enough and motivated enough to take on these challenges as they've come along. Because I think even the COVID issue of a couple of years ago, I think a lot of agencies, the tendency was to kind of retrench and pull back, and they certainly made an effort to keep going as strong as they could, and it was a hit for all of us, but I think they got through that in one piece and without disrupting services too significantly. And so I just think their ability to keep kind of moving ahead and seeing needs out in the community and opportunities out there, they're always willing and open to looking at those and moving on them. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's really interesting you brought up COVID too, because I've definitely heard that has been kind of a pretty big challenge that has occurred for this nonprofit, or for anyone honestly. Yes. In the community. Is there anything else that you want to cover, like looking back on your 25 years as a board member?
No, other than it's been positive throughout, and I'm happy to be a board member, and I'm sure this agency will continue to go on to even bigger and better things. So.
Why do you think that it's important that Solutions as an organization gets involved with Giving Hearts Day?
Well, I think the area of autism is just such a neat area, and so I think the fact that Solutions is into that and trying to provide these services is really positive, because it continues to be a lot of, again, need areas for that group. And so I think Giving Hearts, if the more support we can get, the more we can become active with that and try to increase the amount of services in this region of Minnesota and North Dakota for those folks.
And I think that's just really cool that us as a nonprofit are finally like getting into it.
Yes.
And so maybe more people are able to like understand like our resources and that we are here. But that was my take.
Yeah, no, I hope so. I hope that they realize they're here, and I mean, there's so many families that have needs, and so we're here, and hopefully can expand on those as that's, I'm sure, an area for the future that'll be larger in the future. So.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
I can't stop, and I won't. I already started. I won't. Thank you for listening, everyone. Donations, please, they're open. You can donate to our campaign for Giving Hearts Day. I will put the link at the end. Just hit that link. I'll put the link in the bio also. You can hit that, and then it's easy breezy. You can just donate right online. I'll put our links to our socials also, like I have been nailing, so you guys can go follow us there. And thank you so much for listening, and I'm really excited for this journey.